New screen. Josh or Aurora, if you want to take away recap before I fuck up your name today.
Yep. There's technically both two of my names, so good job. It's been a minute, but the last time we played, I have a frog in my throat. The last time we played, we were on the run, so that way we could get away from a city that basically saw Kael'ren as Satan incarnate himself. Made our way towards the Middle Dark Passageway, where we were denied due to the fact of one person not having paperwork. Aurora. They ended up talking to a man who could make some forgeries. The forgeries did work, and they were able to make it through. They encountered a couple of oddities along the way, but nothing too crazy. Just some people that Aurora almost fought with. The side of a worm hole where they had to go over that. And then they made their way to through the passage and to Cid-Igno, but not before meeting a drug dealer, of which there was some shady dealings that were made.
I would not call it shady. I would call it entrepreneurial.
Yes. In fact, yeah, they were pretty sucky dealings. We made it to Cid-Igno, made contact with one of Caroline's previous compatriots, and then there was some drinking to be had. We went ahead and followed Caroline to a place they needed to go. They made some more shady dealings, of which we don't exactly know the outcome of yet, and made our way back to an inn, and I believe that was just about where we left off.
Alright. And you guys had previously, if I remember correctly, already paid for the rooms in advance?
I could not tell you.
I was about honestly to say, I got no clue, dog.
I'm gonna check my notes real quick.
I want to say you charged me because I went and found prostitutes.
Yeah. I think you covered them because he'd been putting it on your tab at the Dark Hearted.
Oh, we did cover. I paid all that up. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I paid for prostitutes once we got into town because I think they crashed at her friend's house the first night.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had previously had that altercation with your estranged person that was opening up across the road from their friend's house.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And there's still a little bit of unsettled air on that. But was there anything you guys wish to do before you all bed down for the night?
There was. I don't remember it now.
I am gonna leave my friend a note before we make our way back to the inn.
Okay. What note do you leave them?
Essentially being like, hey, so this is probably going to be the last time you've ever seen me. I made some sacrifices and now will not be back. Hopefully.
Okay. Alright. So you all bed down for the night. You all do manage to get a long rest. Nothing interrupts you during the evening. As whatever time you all wish to get up, I will leave that up to you. Especially Caroline, you would be well aware of what day it is.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to wake everyone up early so we can try to get the fuck out of the city before we have to go worship.
Okay.
Come on, up. Everybody up. We should probably leave if we don't want to be stuck in the fucking city all day. So up, 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 up.
Yay. I definitely get ready.
Yeah.
Strap on all my stuff.
Yeah. She's definitely already ready and has gone through her morning routine.
Okay. Agir and Keldrin, y'all get up, get ready.
Yeah.
I was at a whorehouse last night, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you stay there or did you come back late?
To her friend's house?
No, we're at the inn.
Or at the end?
whatever.
I probably would have gone back to the inn.
Okay. I figured you would run back and not spending the night there.
I forgot it was just a one night thing.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So, you guys meet upstairs, get dressed, get ready, get your packs on. Head on downstairs. Y'all getting supplies or anything, or just leaving straight?
I'd imagine it's leaving because I know we have plenty of like food and whatnot.
Yep.
We did have lots of rations and things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As you all quickly get ready, get dressed, and head out the door. What is your marching order? For no reason or anything.
I imagine I'm kind of at the back shooing everyone out like a mom trying to get her kids to soccer on time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll be first.
I'll be
Okay.
right in front of Caroline, because I'm probably just barely awake and pulling all my fucking
Mhm.
boots as she's pushing me down the stairs.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be second, I guess.
Okay. So, Roar, as soon as you immediately come out, you see two individuals about 7-10 feet away from the door, heavy armor, breastplate, shields, swords. Not out, currently resting on their hands on them. And you see in their blackish purple armor the symbol of a half mask. Directly in front of them, you see the familiar form of Alamar.
Yeah. Okay.
He just kind of looks at you. Sorry, but I cannot allow you to leave yet.
I'll just
Caroline,
wait for everyone to file out a little bit.
What do you want?
he just kind of takes a step to his right. And what does he see? Or what do y'all see?
A very plain looking 5'4" drow in black robes with the symbol of a black mask on the front of her armor. And she's smiling and looking very directly at Caroline. Caroline! I'm so glad I caught up to you. I was afraid you tried to skip out on Sunday service, and I want you to come say hi to your friends before you left.
First question. Damien, how many hours approximately do I have until I know, this magic's about to pop off?
You're not sure. You've never used this person before. Traditionally, it's within about 24 hours of the application. But this was definitely not the normal source.
12-ish hours? Question mark.
Hello. We were, just leaving. We were quite busy. We had a contract that we're actually a little bit late on, so.
Oh, well, I mean, I'd be glad to talk to your contractor about being.
No,
employed.
no,
No, I
not.
insist. You should join me. Your friends, they look a little haggard. I could set you up a nice place to rest. Free meal, free bath, free
I think-
treatment.
Caroline's already kind of stepped in front of Kelrin just a little bit. No, that's quite all right. I have already, clearly overstayed my welcome.
But your friends look so interesting, and I haven't seen you in so long.
It's only been a month.
But a month without you, oh, it's so boring. And your friends look so interesting.
Yes.
Are you guys like obscured with armor or robes of any kind, or just
Yeah,
like?
I keep my hood up, so I've definitely got a cloak on. I don't know about everybody else.
I know Kellerin
Nope.
specifically. Didn't you wrap your head, or did you take that off?
I had been doing that, and I
Mhm.
made the decision that since we were leaving town, I was probably not doing. Well, no, I guess I would have done it.
Yeah,
Until
the
you
bed
got out.
sheet robe.
Yeah, my sheet. I mean, it's just like a bed sheet that I have tied around my head to make a rope.
And I assume that you can still see like parts of it poking out from the horns.
His horns are curved back, so you can't really like see horns.
They're just
pointing
lumped
straight
up.
But like, it looks like he has an absolutely massive fucking head.
They have such unique fashion. Non-drow, I
It's-
presume.
No, it's fine. You can say that they look like a bunch of fucking idiots.
Oh, I wouldn't be so rude to your friends. Here, why don't we take a talk? You know, all these guards are around, and I'd hate to keep this uncomfortable atmosphere. You guys stay for Sunday service, and then we have a little chat after. How does that sound?
Yes, Your Highness.
Oh, you're just the same. Love you, gal. Let's get to it then. The sermon.
I'm
gonna
sorry.
guide them to the clergy. Or
I'm very unhappy.
You still have
Yeah.
you still have approximately an hour and a half to 2 hours before like official sermon starts. You would know that you and your family get there early. For one, for your father to rehearse because he's the one who actually gives the sermon. You would have a seat up front on stage, along with a reserved setting for friends and family in the front row of the pews.
Oh, Caroline! You remember when I let you sit with me before, in the front? Why don't you bring all your friends this time, and we can sit together and talk? How does that sound?
No, I think that is quite all right. We are all right with, being in the back.
All right, then I'll sit with you. It's a gesture of kindness, you know? I want to get to know you guys. My name's Idril. Tal Idril Pieta. I'm the former bishop of this city, but that's all in the past now. Just know me as Caroline's friend, and hopefully yours soon, too. I'm gonna go and hug Caroline. Or try to.
She lets it happen, but she has her hands up, like not touching her, just kind of letting her.
Oh, you're so funny. Just as unhuggable as ever. Well, let's
You get
start.
a very confused look from Aurora, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
She looks back at Aurora like, help me.
Oh god. I can, but that would make a bit of a scene for what I can do. Oh god. This is good. This is good. I hate this.
And what's your name? To Aurora. You're really pretty.
Ariel.
Ariel. That's a very pretty name. I've never heard it before. You're not from around here, I presume.
No.
Oh, so exotic. Can I roll perception to see what kind of race everyone is? Or maybe investigation.
Roll me a perception. And depending on what you see is what you'll see. Kellen, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Ah.
Aurora or
Natural one.
Wait,
No, that was a natural one. That was a 7. Or,
Oh.
yeah, 7 plus 5, 12. So,
Okay.
anyone that's trying to hide your features, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
It's
Oh,
kind of
I'm
hard,
so
hide to
excited.
hard my own features, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
same, but I got a
Stealth?
coke on. I'll just dip away.
Zach,
I actually
stealth or
have,
deception?
Oh.
Stealth.
22.
Oh, I have disadvantage. That's lovely. Oh. So that's a 6.
You see them little war figure try to like pull their hood closer and cover themselves, but you see almost a strand of like golden hair pop out. You're blonde, right, Josh?
It's white.
White, platinum white, or just pure white.
Pretty much platinum white.
Okay, yeah, like that platinum blonde white hair peek out, and almost not a glow, but almost like perfect pale white skin.
Oh, you're so gorgeous up close. So divine. You
The
gone drow?
Yeah.
Caroline, you've always had such interesting friends. Well, there's a reason you're so beautiful, right? How have you guys been? How's the city finding you? I know it's hard to get in without papers, but... You know, I could probably get you some if you were to be friends with me. Caroline, I asked you a question.
I'm sorry. Are we just going to dance around and pretend like nothing happened?
Well, I was forgiven, don't worry. I'm not mad anymore.
I think she makes eye contact with fucking Elmar when she says that, because she very much remembers him saying that she was pissed.
Oh, don't hate
Stony
Almar over
faced.
this. He's just doing his job, right? Isn't that right, Almar? Say yes.
Yes, and he just like bows to you.
Right. Don't be mad at him. Though you seem mad on the Sabbath.
You know, I can't be mad like most people can, but is a little bit frustrating, I will not lie.
You can. Your branding's working now.
Never stopped working.
Is that so?
Call me special.
Oh, you certainly are special. Always have
Are
been.
we just going to talk through service?
Oh, no, it hasn't started yet. Oh, you'll know when it does. It gets a little dreary, drab, you know. But
Then why don't we just wait for that?
fine. No harm in it.
Caroline very specifically sits at the end of the pew, and then kind of like when Aurora's like passing her, she kind of like grabs her cloak and pulls her down next to her.
Do you want to describe the church, by the way?
Oh, yes. It's very brutalistic architecture, very drab and stoic. You can tell that almost all people present is drow, and there's just an elevated area for the sermon to occur, and there's all drow clergy in black and purple robes lined up, and as the sermon goes, it's an elderly drow male, pretty tall. He looks kind of haggard, but he is dressed very stoically also, and he just proceeds with a reading of the script, interpretation, and then at the very end, it's just a blessing of the
Oh, don't worry, I have a sermon.
congregation. Oh.
Blessing by the Lord. What?
Blessing of the congregation.
Here, this is for you. Have fun. There's your hymn.
I'm
Of your own.
Oh,
a him. Stop it. Stop it.
What's that?
Wait, you went crazy.
Enjoy. This is for you to cite to the class.
Wait, you're gonna make the new person sing?
Yes.
Dude, what the fuck? If you'd made me sing day one, I'd have walked out. Cat, you're better than me.
You can just read it. It's fine. or just refuse to, and we'll just stop the session here. You know.
Says, in the shadows deep and dark, a deity arises. Viron, Lord of Cunning, his presence mesmerizes with velvet cloak and silver mask. He walks the night's domain. The Prince of Shadows, ever sly, his power shall not wane. Hail to Viron, master of intrigue. We sing your praise, our hearts will blaze forever. We believe in your wisdom, in your guile. We find our secret way. Through darkness and deception, we strive to seize the day. His worshippers, a chosen few, embrace the hidden art. The drow who dance within the night with daggers and with dart. They seek the powder of this, and it continues.
Yes.
For 2 bridges, 3 verses, and 3 choruses, and an outro. Wow.
Oh,
For anyone that cares to read, this is the hymn that they will sing.
Filing that away into the recycling bin.
You know, all the things I try for you guys.
I'm kidding.
But
Did any of us sing?
Oh yeah.
oh,
That's
I'm
up
tone
to
deaf
you.
as fuck. It's not even funny.
I always say we know it's not me, Zach.
I know Josh is actually more musically inclined.
I am not musically inclined worth a shit. Don't you say shit.
I've heard you
What?
sing. Yes, you are.
No, negative.
What
But
is with your sonorous voice, Josh?
Absolutely not.
either you do or I do.
Hey, that's your prerogative.
I was hoping you called my bluff. But so Caroline, you sit up in the very front on the stage. It's like a dark
Fuck
gray
no.
obsidian scene.
Fuck no, we are close to the back. Not all the way in back, because I'm
Mm-mm.
but close to the back.
What does your boss say? Where are you trying to lead them?
I mean, if they're comfortable in the back, we can sit in the back. I'll just have to sit with you, with my friends. Right?
Yes.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So as you guys go in, you hear just a chorus of people singing this. Some small talk going on until eventually it is filled up with people. You can see that tall elven figure take the center of the stage, look around for a moment, note an empty chair. Which you know that is where you would normally sit. Idril. Kind of scans the crowd for a moment. Looks over. You gets there are probably about 1,500 people or so as it begins to fill up. Because there's a couple of balconies up top for people to sit. It seems like the majority of the people from the entire city are here or are in other smaller ones. Once it's over, there's his throat, and you see him like tap something on his chest, which you would know is a magical item that projects his voice so all can hear. My darling daughter Israel and friends, why don't you join us up front in your proper station? As every head just kind of turn, looking around.
Of course.
Yes, Father. I'll be doing that. And I will
Last
walk
I
to the
checked, I
front.
don't have a proper station.
We'll walk to the front.
Does the rest of the party follow, or
Caroline does, yeah, she knows better.
The way things are sectioned off, am I super clearly with them?
You're all kind of sitting on the same pew.
Is it like just us on this pew, or are there like 4 people down past me at the end?
There's a couple of people like separating themselves from you because you definitely are. You're not dressed like everyone else. Everyone else here is in like black clothes, like church attire and set in a sense, but all black. You guys kind of are dressed differently and stand out.
All right, fuck it. I'll go with them then.
Okay.
I'll definitely be the last to stand, that's for
Mhm.
sure.
A gear?
I don't even know if he would have sat with him in the first place.
I would say that's up to you, but you were kind of being ushered by the 3 guards escorting you. You could have broken off if you wished, but anyways, the select few of you make your way up to the front, and you see him just kind of turn and gesture, and almost out of nothingness, 3 blackened shadows just appear and float across the stage and grab chairs from a corner and bring them out to sit beside your normal seat. And then they just kind of melt back into the ground. You guys have fought similar creatures in the arena.
Yeah.
But he seemed to just control them with a wave of his hands. As the entirety of the congregation watches your small group appear, your guards trail you as well. And as you guys take your seats on center stage, they kind of back up towards back and just watch. Good 20-30 seconds here. Now that we are all in our proper place, shall we begin today's sermon? What was that, Ken?
I'm still wearing a white bed sheet on my head, right?
Oh yeah, no. You definitely are getting looks from the crowd. But no one at this moment is saying anything. Dear brothers and sisters, today we gather here to explore a unique aspect of our faith. We embark on a journey to understand and embrace the teachings of Eiron, the Dark Celadon, a deity whose name might be known to all. And he just looks for any hesitation in the crowd. As they're scanning them for a good little bit, never really glancing y'all's way. Veirun represents the shadows and darkness that exist within us in the world. As we delve into this topic, let us open our hearts and minds to the lessons we can learn from Veirun's worship. And he nods, and once again, the clergy repeat the hymn, which you can now see, up above you, cloaked in shadow, are about 40 or 50 people to sing this. As everyone rises as one and begins to sing this hymn. What are you guys doing on the stage?
Get up.
I'm gonna rise and sing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now here's a question: Would you know the word Skeller? Would you have taken the care to learn this, or would it have been one of those you just
I'm
mutter?
gonna do whatever this universe is equivalent of, where you mouth watermelon.
Give me a deception check.
Watermelon.
Mhm.
And I'd like to say that I stand, but don't sing at all.
Okay.
Zach, that's gonna be a 9.
A 9? Okay. You definitely get some looks, and it's like you're saying it, but at the moments where they're quiet, your lips are still moving, while everyone else is silent. You would imagine some people taking notice, as well as you do with your passive perception, Idril. As they all finish and immediately sit down, you guys sit down a second or so later.
Not me. I'm used to this shit.
I meant the two of them. Thank you for reminding me to turn those back on. I had them off until we introduced you. Alright, as they all take a seat. Our first section will be understanding the darkness as a catalyst for growth. Veirun teaches us that darkness does not always represent evil or malevolence. Instead, it serves as a catalyst for growth and transformation. Just as a seed requires the darkness of the soil to germinate and sprout, so too do our spirits require the challenges and trials of life to develop and flourish. Veirun invites us to embrace our struggles, for it is through them that we discover our inner strength and resilience. And he goes on over the next probably 45 minutes or so, just giving examples and teaching on that subject, until he leads into his next one, recognizing the power of shadows. Veirun also reminds us of the power inherent in shadows, just as shadows follow us wherever we go. And as he does that, he gestures, and you see almost behind every single person including yourselves, just this shadowy black figure rise up behind them and dissipate as he lowers his hands. They are aspects of ourselves that we may wish to hide or deny. Yet, Verum teaches us that by acknowledging and accepting these shadowy parts, we gain a deeper understanding of who we are. The dark aspect of our nature can't be channeled into productive, or can be channeled into productive and positive endeavors when properly harnessed and guided by our faith. And once again, he goes on for the next hour or so teaching on this until he brings the next one, which is going to be the conclusion. As we conclude this sermon on Veru, let us remember the lessons we have learned. Embracing their darkness within ourselves does not make us agents of evil, but rather seekers of truth and growth. By celebrating diversity, we create an opportunity that cherishes the unique contributions of every individual. And with that, his eyes meet you, Kelvin, specifically.
Big old gulp.
And by finding balance, we attain a greater understanding of ourselves and the world around us. May the teachings of a room inspire us to navigate life's challenges with courage, to appreciate the beauty and diversity, and to embrace the shadows as vital aspects of our spiritual journey. Let us go forth from this gathering with open hearts and minds, ready to face the wisdom we have gained. And everyone rises once again and does that same hymn. As I settle, he turns, and now we shall eat, and then we shall return for the second sermon. Everyone kind of like gets up, bows, and turns to leave, as he just turns on his heel to face you, Idril, and company.
Beautiful speech as usual, Father.
Of course.
Today?
The next one will be long, but it was already thrown off pace by infractions.
Yes, my apologies. You see, Almar just really wanted to sit in the back today, so I thought I'd respect his request. Isn't that right, Almar?
You just
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Give me a deception check.
That is not really high for me.
Mm-mm.
Oh no. Okay. An 8.
He just looks you over. Very well. We will deal with this when we get home.
Yes.
And his eyes immediately jerk to you, Caroline.
She bows. Doesn't say anything.
And where have you been? You have been present from our household.
I was relieved of duty.
On whose orders?
Your daughter's. I was her personal guard. My duty was always on her hands. She requested a different one. It is not my job to say no.
His eyes once again dart to you, Idril. Did I sign off on this?
No, it was only temporary. She's back now.
So you approved leave without proper, how shall I say, approval.
She did, mess up a little bit. She was getting some things wrong. I needed her to take a break to recover from
A
this.
break instead of instruction.
Right. I did think the branding was just, it was working fine.
He just looks at you. You were always weak. It's good we have found your replacement. And he just turns and walks out.
Caroline, next time, you don't need to say stuff like that. I can handle the situation when it's talking to authorities, right? But anyways, that's whatever. You know, I kind of heard from Elmar.
I was spoken directly to.
Right, you were. I guess you wouldn't know what to do in that situation. It's okay. I forgive you.
And it isn't your job to be in control of me anymore. You made that very clear. And she turns around and she starts to dip.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I don't know why she's so emotional right now.
I
But
think we should go to eat.
Would you like
Wait,
me
let
to
me come
retrieve
with
her,
you.
milady? Almar says.
Alamar, you can just stay with me. It's fine. I actually have a favor to ask of them.
Very well.
But just speaking to the rest of you, I actually heard you were trying to skip town, right? Today.
That's.
How many people are standing around? Who all's like within earshot?
Yeah.
Make a perception.
I mean, the walls have ears.
Oh
But
god. That dice is gone.
I got a 19.
And I got a 17.
17,
God.
19. Okay, most of the clergy and people of this room have left. Whether to go eat or whatever in return. The people up top, like the people that were singing the choir in a sense, they all have left. It appears to be just Alamar, the two guards, which are still on the back wall. But with the 19 Gannet, you do notice just ever so often just shadows flickering and moving about this entire chamber.
Also, before we answer, I would like to see if she's trying to get us to say something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's trying to get us to say, yeah, we're trying to skip town. Like,
Okay, if they're leading you into something, make an insight check. And not Caroline, Idril, make a deception or a persuasion check. Your choice, and just say the outcome of the number.
Okay.
Wait.
22.
That's 14.
So I will let you respond in kind, based on your number.
I'm trying to see. Oh, yeah, I have good intention.
Listen to just be asking. Friendly.
We'd definitely like to leave town at some point.
Well, I actually have a bit of a when it comes to things like sneaking out, and I was wondering if maybe I arranged papers for you, grabbed some money for you, and used, some little tricks to get us out, if you let me come with you. You see, I'm a very pious woman, and I've been receiving visions. Visions that I should travel. And I want to know if maybe you take me with you out of here. I'm sick of living like this.
One, what makes you think I don't have yours? Two, why would I want you to come along with us?
I'm very useful. I can heal, and I have a name, And also, I know what Caroline has gone through, and I'd like it if she stopped fighting with me all the time and hurting herself. And I didn't mean to poke on you, but I did hear from some guards that Caroline's been passing you around saying, oh, these are my cargo, and I don't know how much longer that'll last for, especially as word of her, let's say, relieving of duty spreads,
There's definitely some annoyance in the accusation of being cargo, but...
Alamar sets up. Has your father cleared this?
Answers my
An
question.
unnecessary question, Alamar. He hasn't. He doesn't need to. He'll be fine with it anyways. It's not like me being gone would do anything bad for him.
Of course, and he just backs away.
Actually, why don't you go fetch Caroline anyways? Since you have nothing to do right now.
But you come in, and he just bows and heads out, and one of the guards follows him.
But
I would
anyways,
like to say Caroline would not put a hand on Idril. She will very much put a hand on Almar.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens with this.
Zach,
Yes.
give me because like we're all peasants and serfs and shit. Like
Mhm.
none of us are important as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the two that I found got found wandering the wilderness. What like sort of equivalent rank is Idril? Like this is like the daughter of the Pope asking to go with us, or
Have you? I can't remember. Did you guys ever say what her family is?
I think
like, do I?
she was referred to as an ex-bishop, wasn't she? I think she was referred to as...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you would know that there are like, besides the populace, which you have like slaves and stuff, general populace, wealthy, just like your normal caste system. But these are all theocracies. So you go from a priest, which is the lowest level, to a high priest, and then a bishop. And above the bishop is a cardinal, then a hierophant, and then the deity that rules. So they're,
So she's 3 steps from God.
in a sense, or her father is.
Or yeah. So she's 4 steps from fine.
Mm-hmm. And there's more than one bishop, but yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
I think I've described them as like lords and ladies, essentially.
Okay, so this is like the Duke of Cid-Igno, basically, is her father.
In a sense, yeah, like a bishop generally is in charge of one of the major cities. A
Got it,
cardinal
okay.
is in control of all of the bishops, or half of the bishops, and then the hierophant sees over the 2 cardinals. Because there's at all times 4 bishops, 2 cardinals, and 1 hierophant. And 8 high priests, and then unlimited normal priests.
I'm sorry if I'm being too forward here, but I'm just wondering. To be quite honest, forgive me, a lady of your station traveling with those of us here, wouldn't you be better served with a retinue of guards, or?
the callings of Everun. He's telling me that I need to travel to experience the world, and doing so with an entourage isn't exactly... It probably isn't going to accomplish that. And most of all, I've been hearing in the night... I know to a non-religious person this may sound crazy, but he calls for Caroline. I need her back. And, you know, traveling with you would kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And I may be a bit inexperienced in terms of travel, but I'm willing to compromise and try and overcome those difficulties.
All right. As long as I'm not one of those birds.
Oh, no. You're her friend. I never heard her friend like that.
Can I insight check
Mhm.
Idril to see if she genuinely get the vibe she genuinely cares for Caroline, or if she's playing some bigger game?
Okay, yeah. Idril, deception or persuasion?
Yeah, it's not great. I rolled a 15.
Where is my... 15.
Meets beats, so I think you win.
Meets beats?
Zach, is that how that works in that? We just did a
No,
spell?
I think you would be the beats because you're trying to see if she's
I'm the one attacking effectively.
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well then.
You have the active role.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fair.
so what does he see into?
Maybe from a weird little twitch in the eye, or I don't know, something. You can
Just
tell.
barely.
Yeah, you can tell that I'm attached to Caroline, but not necessarily like freely goodwill comes from my call, I guess. It's like a mostly religious, almost a pedantic, like desire to follow the word and also attached to Caroline, but not necessarily, besties like she's trying to play it.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll have to talk to Caroline, Sir Caroline. But
Yeah, she's in a difficult headspace right now. It's okay. Maybe with Alma we can work it out. Just have to figure out what's up with her,
If it means us getting out of here a little bit early, then maybe.
Oh, I can get you out fast. Before lunch.
Isn't
Which
that
is
like
currently
now?
now. Yeah. You would know that.
Sermon.
Yeah, there are a 2-hour break in between for lunch, and then you have another one at dinner, and then you come back. There's traditionally 3 sermons.
Okay.
I just did not feel like giving you guys a 2-3 hour sermon.
Yeah.
Fair.
Thank you.
like,
How long
Yeah.
is
Zach
lunch?
reading the gospel at us.
I mean, I wrote enough.
Oh no.
Don't do it, Zach.
How long is lunch break? Like how much? of
2
it is
hours.
left?
You guys have passed maybe 10 minutes.
Okay. If we find you quick, I can get us out quick. Maybe even before the next sermon. We just have to figure this out fast before she becomes an inconvenience.
I'll go to talk to Caroline as well. And also maybe stop any tensions that might be about to happen between 2 people over there.
Adriel, go ahead and roll me a history check with advantage.
History.
History check with advantage. What's that about? What the fick?
2 20s.
2 20s. Fairly low DC for you. You would know that the passages are shut, like they are closed in a sense during sermon days, and leaving is prohibited for normal people, at least.
How about for me?
You've never tried it.
Okay.
Whether you guys want to sneak around the guards, but you know that it is one of those things that is frowned upon because you're supposed to be focusing on worship.
Yeah. Okay.
As you guys turn to leave. Caroline, where were you headed?
I think she was just gonna go angrily pace around the block, probably.
Okay, you do that for 2-3 minutes until you see Alamar and one of the other guards come out, glance
She
around.
stops in her tracks, points at them, and goes, "Absolutely the fuck not!" And then turns around and runs the other direction.
Okay. Caroline, does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw as you feel something heavy and metal hit your leg and begin to wrap around.
Fuck, where's my D20?
As it appears someone threw a bolo at you.
You said a dex?
Yes.
8.
8? Yeah, the bola just wraps around your legs and you just face plant hard onto the ground as you hear the individuals coming running up behind you.
Come on, Alma, you know that's not fair.
You
Could have
just
at least given a little chase.
so that you have been commanded. Return.
Man, these knots over your chin, you fucker. Will you at least undo my legs so I can walk? Or are you going to drag me in like a child?
Are you going to act like a child? Or are you going to
I don't know, I'm
cooperate?
thinking about it, to be completely honest.
Very
Depends
well.
on how fast you get this fucking thing off of me. No, don't pick me up!
You see, yeah, no, like they begin to pick you up, and the other guard begins to grab, like hand shackles. Go ahead and make me either a competing athletics or acrobatics check to try to avoid them.
Ooh, 23.
Oof. Okay, he was a 17. You just nimbly get away from the other guard, but Alamar still has your arm.
I can walk.
They haven't released your
Okay.
feet. You should hop. And they start to escort you back while you're hopping, but they don't bind your hands right now. The other guy looks a little bit salty about you getting out of it.
Actually, I lied. I think being carried is less humiliating, so she sits down.
Okay.
Come on. Idra will be mad if you bruise her dog.
Roll a persuasion check.
25?
He looks at you. Very well. You run, though, and we will not be so polite. He bends down to unwrap your feet from the bola.
When he bends down, she grabs his face and kind of shakes it mockingly. Thank you, dearie.
He
She
just
gets up and brushes herself off.
okay. And they begin to escort you back to the cathedral. About the time you guys have finished your conversation and are coming out. As you see, one of them, Alamar still has like their bicep lightly gripped, still teaching hands, but guiding them in a sense towards the cathedral.
Alamar, you're so good at your job. Forget how competent you are sometimes. Caroline, your friends are considering letting me join your party. And I know you might be a little against it because you've been in a mood recently, but you know how beneficial I can be to sneaking out. Won't you think about it too?
I hate her, but if she can get us out, it's whatever.
You hate me. Oh,
She hates everyone. Don't take it personally.
Alamar just turns to you. Shall I remove their head?
say that again.
Shall I remove their head for you? Like gesturing towards Aurora.
I don't remember anyone asking you to talk, Elmore.
He glances at you, and I don't remember you being seated.
Smells very sweetly at him.
Just stone-faced.
It's fine. They're my friends now. Can't be doing things like that against people that are your equals, right?
As you wish. And he just slides his sword back in the half-inch.
Alright. Almar, what are the rules against letting me escape? Do you suppose that if I leave, you'll have to tell my dad about it, right after? Or can I tell you to not tell him, and then you won't be able to tell him?
Or we could just kill him.
I mean, I guess asking is one way.
We would have to report the absence of you to your father. We are bound in service to you, but ultimately to him.
So then how about you report us whenever you know we're actually not here?
He just looks at you. Just with almost disdain, but not quite. Almost like they're trying to muster the emotion of disdain.
Right, but you'll be killed then if I leave. That's so inconvenient. Maybe I'll just ask him first. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Looks at you.
I'm gonna be real honest. I think that if you ask to leave with us, there is no way he says yes. With all due respect, ma'am.
You know your dad fucking hates me.
You're such a kiss-up.
Oh, you don't need to use... actually, I don't know.
I think I probably should.
Yeah, I think so too. Alma... let me see. I need you to go on an errand for me. Why don't you and my other gods, why don't you buy a dress for me right now? I want one. The one I saw in Madame Jojo's shop about 2 weeks ago, and you said I couldn't have it because I've already let go of one of my gods and I'd be in trouble. Go grab it right now.
As you command. And him and the other two just turn and immediately walk away.
All right. And now I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on everyone.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, shit. Okay, well...
Just a heads up.
You would know that I'm particularly sneaky. Pretty good at
That's true.
going around.
I am definitely not. I clink when I walk around.
What are you doing, by the way, Agir? You said you separated from them in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
No, he was separated during the sermon.
Okay, but you were met up with them when they walked outside?
Yeah, and also Pass with a Trace does last an hour.
Does it? I thought it was 10 minutes.
It's an hour.
Yeah.
Hour. Yes, up to 1 hour. Concentration.
Consecration.
Concrete.
Concentration?
Yeah.
Concentrate this.
Each creature, including you, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity and can't be tracked except by magical means. Okay.
Nobody uses magic. Don't ignore that part.
Definitely not like high priest guys.
Right.
Oh, high priest. But yeah.
I will. Are there any shadows following me? What should I roll for?
Make a perception check.
Perception. Roll. 22.
22? You don't notice any. You do notice people specifically making their way around you, almost like funneling around you.
Oh.
No one gets within about 25 feet of you or so.
A person of distinguishment. Well, I'll have to go up to the guards anyways to get the gate open for us. So I suppose if I invisible everyone except for Caroline, she can be my guard, and we could be like, we're going outside for a walk. Don't bother us. How does that sound?
I feel like Kelrin just timidly shrugs.
It's fine.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
That's a plan then. I will go ahead and cast Pass Without a Trace, plus 10 to stealth for the next hour. It is concentration. And then whoever wants to stealth can stealth. But if not, you don't have to. But...
Okay. And where are you guys headed?
Let's check up this map.
Are you guys planning on leaving this ring? Or are you planning on staying in the ring? Just going to a different city? What is the plan, by the way?
I don't know.
We're
I don't really
following
have one.
Idril on a religious voyage that we know nothing about when we just met her 10 minutes ago. That's the plan.
I just want to get out of this city.
Yeah, I want out.
Had a destination in mind.
No.
No.
We're using her as an escape route. She's using us as meat shields.
Well, because the reason I ask is there are 4 gates. One that goes through the lower passage, one towards the upper, one to the, what would technically be east in a sense, and one south. Which gate and where are you
This is
headed?
the capital, right? We could go to the capital and look for jobs.
Sure.
Money.
Smart? Yes. I think so too.
I will also say that you guys, or anyone here would know that the capital is where the Hierophant and the god themselves reign.
So Old Beirut's actually hanging out in the city.
Yes.
He is?
Yeah.
Let's go to the capital, guys.
Not whether or not you could ever see him, but
We'll get out the city first for sure. It doesn't matter
Mhm.
which gate, because we could technically go all the fuck away around the city if we wanted to. But if you want to go out the like west gate, I guess I would be okay with it.
Which side of the city are we on?
You're a dead center, kind of. The cathedral's in the center.
Adriel, once we get out of this, ma'am, Bishop, what was your title? I'm sorry.
Your Highness.
Your Highness, thank you, Sir Caroline. Your Highness, do you
Good
know
lord, you're a kiss up.
At least we know he's not doing it just to smash her.
What? Oh, no. Fuck.
Got him.
You fucked me up. I lost Kelrin completely in that. Do you know if any of the gates would be less guarded during this mass?
Give me a history check.
Do I? History?
Do I?
History. That's a 7.
Either the east or northern gate would be with the 7.
Never eats. Let's go to Norvero. What's up there? What's in Norvero? The city.
Well, a history check.
Okay.
Based on your rolls, probably nothing. It's a,
Nine.
it's a city.
Woohoo!
It's okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Never
maybe,
left home.
I'm not sure about you guys, but I actually heard that Novera is pretty interesting, and it's a smaller town than Malherbo.
Sure, don't care. Let's go.
Perfect. Okay. Off we go then.
Okay.
Caroline, you're my god, remember? That's how I leave this.
Once we get up to the gate, yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Are you guys trying to go stealthily now, or are you just walking through the street?
Stealthily in the sense that I'm still wearing my bed sheet.
Stealthily in the
Yeah.
sense that I'm trying to blend in with whatever is going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. As you guys spend the 15 minutes or so to walk. Since you guys aren't really going incognito or anything as you walk towards the gate, people do move out of your way. You would know this is very common for you. You are a well-known figure in the city. To cross you or your family is, in a sense, either a death sentence or punishable by having their soul ripped out of their body and transformed into a shadow.
I do think Caroline kind of stays at the back of the group a little bit, and at one point she kind of like grabs Kelrin and leans in kind of close and kind of mutters, "Okay, I do have to tell you something. This might go very, very poorly in the next couple hours. Try to keep me from killing her, yes? Deal?"
All right, I'll. Sir Caroline, okay, yes, ma'am. I'll do what I can.
Good boy.
But right now, we need to get her in different clothing. If people keep recognizing her, we're never going to make it anywhere if we're actually going to do this. She needs to change clothes right now.
As you guys get closer, you can see the large looming walls and like the towering metal portcullis gate. You can see the couple of like battlements up top, the large like wind lances and stuff on.
How many guards are there?
Glancing about
Can I-
15 to 20.
do I
on this
recognize
side.
any of them? Oh.
Make a history check.
Neutral. For what it's worth, your wizard does not have fireball.
Yeah, useless wizard.
Oh no.
The
That's a
only
theme
spell
of our
that
campaigns.
Not 20! Only if I recognize them. What a waste of that one.
Most of them you don't, because they're just they're piecemeal. They're just drow in helmets and armor. But you do see one individual without the helmet on, a banner of office on them, and you would recognize them as one of the captains of guard. You would know him as Dur.
Right.
Very insightful. He's been at this position better part of 80 years as captain.
More important question.
Yes.
Does he know I'm fired?
Roll a history check that you have no idea of the answer to.
Let's see here. What is my history? I'm kind of smart. Oh, I'm very smart. 21.
21.
I'm kind of smart.
You would figure that anyone of captain or high command and above of the guards would be informed of the status, because normally if you were recognized and you were considered a traitor or treasonous, you would immediately be incarcerated and drugged to the dungeons to await judgment by the bishop.
Okay. Okay.
I will approach the captain.
Turns. Can I help? Yes. Yes, Your Highness. And he just like straightens up immediately when he realizes who you are. You see like the rest of the guards just they go from like easy rest to like stiff.
Praise be to Varun this blessed Sabbath. I come to you
Praise
with
be.
somewhat somber sentiments. You see, you were not present for today's service as you were busy filling a duty, but it seems I've upset my father on this holy day, and he's had commanded me to spend the day outside the walls, reflecting with the other transgressors with me.
Like he doesn't even glance at the other ones. Go ahead and make me a persuasion or a deception check with advantage, please.
Yes. Deception with it.
Please.
Oh,
Please. Please.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So the second one. Yeah.
Yes, second one.
He looks over you with a very experienced look. Watches your body, your muscles, glances between the other people in the group as well as he watches you for a moment and almost second guesses you. Very well. Hopefully you find Prentice. Open the gate. 1. You beat him by 1.
Yeah. Praise be to Viron. We're all going to die. That seals.
As they move out of the way, the 15 or so guards, you hear the sound as the gate raises.
Okay. See, I told you I could do it. We're out now.
Battalion C, escort the high.
Who the hell?
Escort her highness. As you see a group of about 5 guards break off. Just follow
That
behind
isn't
you.
needed.
Sorry.
You're Keller in the group, and anybody that's been around him for a while knows fighting the urge to puke.
Yeah, at this point, Caroline kind of. What? Do you
He
suddenly
looks at
think
you.
that I'm not enough?
Last time I understood it, you were to be shackled.
Well, I'm back.
Welcome back. However, as you should know, it is customary for us to send a regiment anytime somebody of importance leaves. And he glances at the other individuals. And if she has those that are deemed unfavorable among the company, I must insist.
She is an adult, must I remind you.
And must I remind you, since you seem to like to leave your charge, she is the bishop's daughter. Someone that is worth protecting and should have been protected all along, but other individuals cannot stay at their posts.
I think we should be fine, Caroline.
Fine.
As you guys follow through, and the 5 guards follow behind you. They're keeping about 25 feet back or so. A decent enough distance to give you an illusion of privacy, in a sense. But they all seem to be carrying some type of crossbow or bow on them, a shield, and either like a flange, a mace, or a sword. Some type of battlement. As they just fell behind your group.
How many hours has it been at this point? Since?
You're right at 24 hours, by the way.
Okay. It's fine.
This all feels like it's building to a really terrible moment.
I will say, you can feel like your nerves beginning to tingle. Like almost like itching. Caroline.
She scratches at her arm.
Is it a visible brand?
It is currently wrapped up and a little bit bloody.
May I roll investigation to see what that is? Or whatever you would like me to roll?
I mean, sure.
I think it would be more history for you.
Okay.
History.
History! Oh.
Your history knowledge is just lacking.
Yeah.
Class.
It's wrapped up with bandages and a little bit bloody.
Might be an old
And-
wound or something.
It's in the same spot as her brand would be, but you don't know if it's like a scratch from a recent fight or whatever the fuck it could be.
That's good.
You don't ever remember. You've never really been there when they've been applied or reapplied or anything like that. Just don't know.
All right, so we should make our way out and over yonder, I suppose.
You guys went out this gate?
I think we said north.
Yeah.
So this one?
Yes.
Hmm?
Oh.
That one?
This is your more northern gate. North, east. It's for the
North
roads.
is- That way? Or oh,
It's there's a gate by each road.
That makes
Oh.
logical sense, Zach, but I definitely just went straight.
You guys
north.
didn't know that?
I thought we were heading to Norvero.
That would have been the western gate or the eastern gate. Sorry,
Yeah.
we can say
I'm
that
glad
you
that I'm the
chose
only
that
one who
gate.
understood that.
Cat, for what it's worth, I made the exact same mistake.
I was
My brain
thinking
definitely
straight
thought
north.
just straight cardinal north.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
We can say that y'all went to the west gate.
Okay.
That's east.
East.
East. Yeah, whatever direction.
Never eat sour
Yeah,
watermelon.
fuck it, guys.
Never eat soggy waffles.
Sour watermelon.
Soggy waffles, you heathen.
As you guys exited the northeast gate,
Yes. So, how strong do I know these guards to be? Is this another history?
sure, roll a history.
Another history check.
22!
Better. Much better.
22. They are your run-of-the-mill soldiers in a sense, but as in D&D lore, They're a little bit stronger because it's the Underdark. Everyone here is a little beefier than what you would imagine a normal guard for. You would imagine they'd be mostly in similar power to some of y'all. Sergeants or anyone that is higher up would be probably maybe a little stronger. They're not weaklings. They're not your 5 hit point guards in a sense.
So we want to get a good ways away for deciding to have a chat with these guys.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, I feel like Kelrin's doing the math on what's about to happen, and he is very clearly a distrust.
Mm-hmm. 5 versus 5.
Well, just not even the we might die side of it, more the we're gonna murder these motherfuckers.
5v1.
Not to mention Caroline very explicitly going, this is probably going to go poorly, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My notes for the day so far are Idril is here in trouble. Caroline is a time bomb. We've kidnapped a princess.
Not kidnap, you know.
There
Yeah,
are
they definitely
quotation
won't
marks around
swing it that
kidnap.
way.
But when they
Oh
hang
yeah,
me
devil
somewhere,
kidnapped a
I was
princess?
saying,
Yeah.
no. When I'm hung up or burned alive at the stake or whatever they do down here, that's gonna be the charge I get. So that's what I'm doing.
Could be a worse headline, to be honest.
I mean, it's way cooler than killing a spider to get hung for. So I'll take
That
that.
is true. We have maybe 2 hours, so I'm walking 2 hours until people realize we're missing.
Yeah, and then so we should get a pretty good jaunt away.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Any conversations you guys wish to have during this time? Are you guys staying on the road? Are you going off-road? What are y'all doing?
Oh, I want to hear about your adventures. And we're going on the road.
Yeah, they're staying about 25, 30 feet back. They're not like right on you. They're keeping you well within eyesight, but they're not foolish enough to directly get up top of you, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So staying on the road, is that A1?
I mean,
Eventually, I'd like to take a side bar to meditate a little bit off the beaten path.
Oh, of course. I'll have them pause so we can have our repentance. Yeah. And kind of call back to the guards. Oh wait, yeah, no wait, I don't know. Well, the meditation. What are you doing for it?
I'm trying to hint that we should do whatever we're going to do off the path.
Oh.
I don't know how well
Yeah.
I can. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, let's stay off the path then. That's the best place for repentance to happen, guys.
We shall repent off the path.
Off the beaten path. So, kind of far from the main trip.
Huh?
And far from, like, an hour away, I'd say. Away from the city.
Yeah.
Is where we want to do our business.
that's perfectly fine. Okay. So you guys walk for about an hour until, like, there isn't necessarily, like, there's grass, but it is not like your traditional. It's just like short crop grass. The ground here is like this purplish gray, almost.
Okay. Oh, wait. Oops. Hold on. Ignore that. Ignore that.
Ignoring.
Good.
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 Good. Good soup.
Oh my gosh.
Good
How do
soup.
I- So we're doing it. We're killing them.
Any conversations about crap? Or y'all want to just go for it?
I mean, Kelrin's visibly sweating, but between the fact that the High Priestess is here and these other people that yell at him constantly, like he doesn't know what to do. So he's just like in the fight, flight, or freeze thing. He is completely in freeze.
I mean, you guys have an hour to decide what you would like to do.
I'm very good at drawing attention sometimes. I could, I don't know, be the first one to do stuff.
Aurora, if you don't mind, if we could find a narrow place, I could make it harder for them to get by. We could just try and run. We don't have to fight them.
She literally giggles a little bit at you.
He just kind of shrinks back down.
Which is actually the first time you should be able to. You would have seen her do any kind of laugh, I think.
That's mocking at me.
Or finding it amusing, you know.
By the way, we are just going to spend the rest of this campaign on the run. That's how this is headed.
Like, every campaign doesn't lead to that eventually.
Murder Hobage. It catches up. Are we gonna make
Alright.
a run for reals? Alright.
Most definitely.
Commit to the bit. So you're thinking you distract them and then saying this quietly with stealth. You're thinking that you distract them and then we get to disposing.
Yeah.
Suppose Caroline's pretty good at it, so it wouldn't be too bad.
Mine are a little bit. My distractions are a little bit. Loud.
Loud.
Bright? Bright also might be.
I don't know if this guy helps you guys or not, but here's a rough item.
Hey.
Oh, what? Oh, the layout.
It's all like this gray, purplish grass all around you.
This is
Okay.
a map to make, wasn't it?
It was easy. This is the general plains map of the Underdark.
I'm probably going to severely hurt myself.
And
Right.
y'all can move yourselves where you want. They're just about that distance from you guys.
I would be
I
using
do
these
not
two
have
to
possession of my token.
Oh.
New character thing.
Edit property.
Like, I cast magical barrier on myself.
Copy.
Whoop.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What's up, Beck?
We're in a fight.
Not quite. Alright, you should have. Let me delete you and then re-put you on.
Preparing for one.
You should have control now.
Oh.
What are these guys wearing? These guys wear plate?
More like breastplate.
Mm-hmm.
They
Okay,
do have a
okay.
shield, some type of either sword, mace, or something, and ranged one. But right now, they don't have anything out. They're just kind of
Look.
running with you guys.
If you guys want to have prep stuff, that's fine. I'm about to go do whatever.
I feel like that's when Kelrich just sort of like cast up magical barrier on him.
Just no.
You're not going to throw up again, are you, Cameron?
I mean, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir. Sir. No, sir.
I'll go ahead and cast something too. Hate for my path. Yeah. Take this, y'all. And I'll bestow
Y'all.
bless. Y'all. Take this, y'all. I'll
The
bestow
pseudo-British.
bless on Kellerin, Aegir, and Aurora.
Very nice.
Fuck my drag.
Fuck my drag.
Remember that only lasts for 1 minute, so now you
Yeah,
have to
I'm
do
going
something
to
quickly.
turn around and I'm going to start walking towards the guards that we have. Hey guys, you want to see a magic trick?
That is not necessary. They like kind of stop, and
Yeah,
you see
yeah.
their hands go down to the weapons. They're very suspicious of you. Yes.
Zach, I'm holding an action.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he starts swinging or whatever he does, right?
Mm-hmm.
Assuming it's an aggressive act that's going to start a fight, I'm going to drop grease right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hold an action as well, seeing
Okay.
where this is going. And it'll be a Eldritch Blast at whoever he hits first.
Okay.
I'm going to. If anybody else doing anything?
Nope.
I'd like to bonus action. I'm casting a spell on myself
Mm-hmm.
first and foremost.
Is,
So a little shimmer will go across me.
is that verbal, somatic? What is
It
that?
is verbal,
Okay.
somatic.
As you do that, you just see a couple of them draw swords. Don't do anything stupid.
Cool. And then I'll use my action to where is it? To do my there it is. Celestial Revelation. Or no. Wait, Radiant Consumption.
Okay.
Yeah, so I transform. Basically, I shed a bright light within a 10-foot radius. On the end of my turn, I can deal an extra 2 radiant damage to one target. If I deal damage to them, and at the end of my turn, each creature within 10 feet takes 2 radiant damage.
10 feet. Alright.
10 feet.
There you go. It's just this blast of light erupts from around you. You see them kind of like, as it's bright to you too, Idril. Well, anyone else looking. Go ahead and roll me initiative, please.
Yeah, we got this.
Everyone?
Oh,
Yes.
this is what I roll in after 24.
I will allow you to decide if that's hostile to you. Can it?
No, I don't. Greece is a 10-foot square, Zach.
What's my initiative?
That's what that is.
Yeah.
10-foot cube, is that what it said? What does it say? I think it's 10 feet. Yeah, it's 10-foot square. Or yeah, 10 feet. Sorry, I'm really struggling with that, but it's a 10-foot square. So I want to get like at least 2 of them, 3 if I can split the difference and get 3 of them.
Yeah.
Basically, because they have to make a.
That's if you consider that hostile.
I mean, if I see, like, I know what he's going to do, I think, and I see him just, like, bamf out radiant energy in front of these drow.
Mm-hmm.
We fighting.
Yeah, which, I mean, it's
We
pretty
fighting.
bright to you, too.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, they already told him not to do something stupid. I would consider that an aggression,
Okay.
I think. So I'm dropping the grease.
That's fine. Ugh.
Get greased.
All right. Idril, what's your initiative?
Oh shoot! I thought I selected my token. I got a 18.
Okay. Cool. All right, and 3 dexterity saving throws. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's going to be a 21, an 18, and a 4.
All but the last one passed.
All right,
It's only a save of 15.
gotcha. As he trips and is not prone. It's the prone icon. Yes. I did not show up. That's fine. I'll add that as a token in a minute. Alright. Up first is you, Calorid.
Shit. What is my movement on this guy? 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't run around the D&D Beyond, you guys.
It's only been almost 2 weeks.
Right?
I know. I was like going through my character sheet, making sure I remember stuff.
Nah, I'm raw dogging this. I'm a rogue. I got like one thing I do.
I know how I built my character, so I know how.
So Kellerin is going to go up here. I'm so sorry! And I'm going to cast Burning Hands. And I'm going to try and get all 4 of these guys in it.
Alright.
Especially my friends covered in grease.
And that's what, a 15-foot cube?
15-foot
Oh.
cone.
Oh.
So I have to angle it so that I hit these 4, but not... what's his bucket? Her bucket.
Got you.
And that is 4d6. So it is, what is that? First time I've used this, I apologize. 15-foot cone.
Dex save, I believe.
Why does it say 46 on the button? Oh, that's if I cast it second level. Oh, okay.
Welcome to Spellcasters, idiot.
Yeah, it's weird because it doesn't show up available. Oh, it is a first. Okay, I guess I am upcasting. I'll upcast. Fuck it. We're gonna hit them all. It's worth it. Except for the one. So it's 46 on a failed save, or half as much on a successful. So all these guys. Is that? Oh, I can't get all of them then, can I?
That 15? I thought that's like 10 feet now.
I was say, yeah, I thought, because if I measured right, Zach,
That might be one off. There we go.
I'll say 15's this. Because that's 14 and a half feet.
14 and a half. Wow.
Yeah,
So-
he's just on the cusp of it, but I should be able to
You
catch
can
him.
get all of them.
Well, I can't hit the guy on the left here because I can't get past without hitting.
Well, that's the actual cone.
Okay, so I can hit all 5 of them.
Yep. I actually
well,
have the
95.
icons for this now.
That's pretty dope. Well, then I need dex saves for all of them. A 15 takes anything above a 15 takes.
All right. So the middle one fails.
Okay.
And then the top 2 fell.
Okay.
So
Alright.
it's half for them.
What about the guy that's prone?
Doesn't he autofill or something? Like
Yeah.
disadvantage?
Disadvantage, but yeah, he failed anyways.
Oh,
Okay,
period.
so that is.
Oh wait, no, he passed. So no, you're right. He fails. Disadvantage. Rolled a 3. So yeah.
17 damage is what I rolled. So whatever you need to do to whoever.
Okay. So 17. 17. And go ahead and roll me an extra 2d6, please.
I rolled 9.
9? Alright. The grease underneath them ignites, dealing that extra damage for these. And they are considered on fire.
And I think Kelleran is going to take that opportunity, because I only ran like 40 feet to get down here. I mean, I ran like, I'm going to take one step back.
Okay.
And I know he'll take that opportunity.
Yep. 13. No. 17 to hit.
It does not.
Okay. As he just tries to do it, he's like, ah! He's on fire.
I'd also like to use my reaction to make an attack towards him with Sentinel.
Okay. Alex, I think you were holding an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, for whenever they hit somebody.
Did you want to use it since he tried to hit him, or not?
I mean, for specifically if Josh hits anybody.
Okay.
So I mean, he's swinging at them right now. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that's a 21 to hit for mine.
21 definitely hits.
And that's 11 points of damage from my great sword.
Okay. He's looking hurt.
And since he hit 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Seven points of force damage.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Fire is good.
But it is. It just depends on this grass catches fire.
It does.
We're in a closed dome. We're in a dome, you guys.
All right. Does that end your turn, Kelleran?
With a lot of regret, yes.
All right. Vampiric, you're up. Again.
All right. He's gonna go 5, 25, 30 to right there. Good. I'm gonna cast Bane
Okay.
Get baned, bitch.
on this one,
Okay.
this one, and this one.
Charisma saves.
That's 16.
The last one passes.
Okay, so the one right in the middle, basically.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Let me just concentrating. Do I have? Okay, that'll be it.
Oh. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He runs up beside you, turns, and shouts, "Protect the Highness!" And he's going to hold his action to attack if anyone comes close to you.
I mean, fair enough.
He's on fire, so he does take... Janet, roll me a d6 of fire damage, please.
That's a D8 that I rolled. D6.
Mm-hmm.
Helps if I have the right thing.
normal one?
Two.
Alright, he takes 2 more points of fire damage as he doesn't put it out. He's just standing there burning to protect you. Josh, you're up, buddy.
Awesome! I'll take an attack at the guy to the right here. Yeah, that guy. That's going to be a what is that? 17 to hit.
17 hits.
All right. So then that's going to be annoying because of that motorcycle driving by.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be. What's the plus on that?
By the way, 17 just hit.
Good to know. That's going to be 12 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
And he's going to take another 2 radiant damage because I can assign that to him.
Okay.
My radiant consumption.
Mhm.
And then, let's see. I don't have any bonus actions I really like right now, so I'll just do another 2 radiant damage to everybody within 10 feet of me. So, yeah. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Idril, you are up. What do you want to do?
Casting Sanctuary on Aurora. And I'm just gonna clobber the guy in front of me in the head with my mace. Sorry, dude. It's not personal. Do I hit though? Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And that's a demure 4 damage. Bludgeoning.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna actually, he's not gonna attack me, right? I'm gonna go ahead and run away, maybe hide somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, over here with my friend. That's my time.
Right. As you hit him and run, he turns kind of slowly. Sees you with Caroline. Assumes she came up, hit him, and grabbed you. Shouts, "Traitor!" Spirits.
Caroline goes, "You know I don't like people near me when I'm fighting." And she goes, 5, 10, 15, and I want to stab him with my sword.
Okay.
What is it? Plus 6? Dirty 20, yeah.
30-20, yeah, that hits.
Okay, so I get that and my sneak attack, whatever fucking dice that is, because I didn't bother to look.
Mm-hmm.
2d6, yeah. So it's 3d6, I think. No, 2d6 and a d8.
OMG, Becky.
I know how to play this game, guys. That is 14 damage on that. And then I'm going to bonus action disengage and back the fuck up. 5, 10, 15. And
Okay.
kind of wink at him.
Okay.
Come get me, bitch.
Alright.
Rogue.
This guy is going to go ahead and roll a d6, scan it. Spend half his movement to stand up.
That's a 3.
3, takes 3 more fire damage. To rush out 5, 10 from the fire. Look around. See her over there, Caroline. Reaches into a pocket, pulls out something. You see him hold it up to his mouth. "Alert the bishop! Sir Caroline is kidnapping Her Highness and the accomplices." And he drops a little stone. And that's going to be his action.
Figured that was coming.
Yep.
This guy is going to stand up, go ahead and roll a d6, scan it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
4.
4. Takes 4 more points of fire damage. going to take its 2 attacks at you at advantage, Aurora. Not
he's
gr-
also Bane, so
yeah.
as well.
Your sanctuary. So that stacks. So.
It doesn't matter. He missed anyways. He rolled a 13. Second attack. That's a 15. And what is sanctuary?
They have to give a wisdom saving throw, and if they miss it, they have to choose a new target or lose the spell.
Okay, so that they would miss anyways, without even the saving. Is it if they hit, they have to roll the saving throw, or if they try to attack?
If they targets.
Oh, target. Okay, then that would have been like an 8, so nothing gets off by them. They don't even get to swing for their multi-attack. Up next is him. He's actually going to spend the action to put out the fire. This guy, he's fairly hurt. Hold on. He looks to them. Get her home safe. May Veyrun protect you. Pulls out a dagger and shoves it into his heart.
So this guy just kills himself?
I don't think
What?
that's the end of it.
OP move.
Nah.
As you watch him drop, you see his body begin to bubble and molt onto itself, and the shadows rise up and spew around him.
Oh. It's into shadows. Did I mention that?
Oh wait, wrong one.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Gotta get the fancy one out.
Yep.
Not like this. That's big.
Whoa.
As you watch this large, swirling mass of energy appear, you can see like the broken helm and parts of armor, but just echoes of their mortally soul spreading out. And let me
I
roll
don't see
initiative for this.
Maybe I need to refresh. I need to refresh, probably.
Oh, if you don't see it, then yeah. It's going to be a 21. Alright.
Oh, okay.
And that would bring it back to the top of the order. While we do that, I'll go ahead and oops, not that one. You're not supposed to exist anymore. Fire spreads a little bit. As it just begins to lick and eat at the ground behind you. Kelleran, you're up, buddy.
I regret everything.
I regret nothing!
And let me go ahead and do this for you guys real quick. There you go. That's technically the area.
That one. Prophecy Soul.
I'm being fancy for that thing. Play it true to the character. I think Kelleran panics and runs behind Aegir.
Okay. It will make an
Right.
attack of opportunity.
I know, but I don't think he'd have thought about it.
Yeah, it will use its life drain ability against you. 24 to hit, Kelleran.
Hold on, what does shield add?
+5.
I ain't gonna do it. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and tell me what it's gonna do to me, Zach. Because I can decide
Okay.
afterwards.
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw as well?
Dude, I'm fantastic at those with this character. Hey, that actually, I rolled a fucking 19, so that's a 21.
Oh, good. So you pass, but you still take 23 points of necrotic damage.
I'm sorry, how many?
23.
I'm gonna rewind time on that bitch, make you roll again, because that's damn near all my health.
That becomes a 10.
That does not hit.
Yep.
Also, I would like to attack him
Okay.
because of Sentinel,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah.
Mommy.
Ooh, that's gonna be what? 26 to hit?
That hits. Are you using a magical weapon?
No, I'm
Okay.
not.
Good to know. But yeah, as you turn to run, Kellerin, you just feel it swipe across you. It doesn't pierce you, but you feel like parts of your essence and your body just get ripped out, like you stole a chunk of your soul.
That's 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay,
Probably
And then-
reduced.
it is.
The
Unless
glowy
if it-
Jupiter thing pops up and spins back time.
Uh-huh. You're like, no? As you cut into him, you feel it pass through him a little bit lighter than it should. It only seems to halfway connect with it.
Okay. Oh, good.
Right, Kellerin? Action, bonus action.
Action? Piss himself.
That's a free action.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw a firebolt
Okay.
at the big thing. But by the way, I'm like ducking out from behind a here to do this.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I'm guessing a 19 doesn't hit.
A 19 does.
Oh my god. It's 3 damage.
3. As you see it hit, it almost gets caught in like this incorporeal membrane and doesn't seem to do as much as you would hope.
Okay. I think I have any. I don't have any good bonus. I don't have any bonus actions. Yeah, I'm good. I'm done.
Okay. The creature's turn. Going to make its attack against you, Aurora, as you're the closest one. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Wisdom save.
Oh, yeah. Wisdom. 17.
Oh, it passes.
Okay. So 21. Aurora.
21 does hit.
Alright. Constitution saving throw, please.
Ah, okay. Ah! I'm dropping stuff. Don't worry about it. That's going to be a 16.
16, you pass. So you take 23 points of necrotic. For you, I think it's reduced.
Yes.
That would be reduced to 11.
Yep. Still a lot of damage, considering.
And it is actually going to move away from you. 5, 10, 15. If you want, you can take an attack of opportunity, or no, you don't have your
cannot.
reaction. Yep, as it moves up closer to the two of you. Vampiric, you're up, buddy.
Okay, I was just reading something real quick.
You're good.
Split for me, Alex.
Okay. So I am going to. My main action is going to have it. His left hand is going to start glowing, or right hand is going to start glowing slightly.
Mhm.
So I'm going to cast a radiant bolt at this one right next to me, and I am not at disadvantage because I have the feet.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty good. 19 plus 8, so 27.
27 definitely hits.
10 radiant damage.
Alright, it slams into it, and it seems to affect it normally.
Okay. Um. That'll have to be it for now.
Okay. Up first is this guy. He's on fire. Go ahead and roll fire damage. Scan it.
Oh, that's a full 6.
6. Very nice. All right. He's going to limp along up here to you, Caroline. Natural 20.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Actually, I would. Oh wait, no, I can't.
If it's real bad, I can do something about
You
it.
don't have reactions.
I don't have a reaction, do I? Nope.
I
Sorry.
don't either. Shit.
Nope.
Just so close to my turn.
Right. That is 12 damage, Caroline, for the first strike. Second strike. Math. 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. That is going to be 6 more damage.
We're
He's just
good.
quickly shing, shing, cuts into you. Josh, you're up.
Awesome. I want to hit the guy to my left here. Bottom left.
Okay.
Guy. That's going to be a natural 20, actually. Believe it or not.
I do.
I like that brown die. It's very nice. And I'm going to go ahead and pump a smite into it. Okay.
Okay.
Fuck it. So that's going to
Fuck
be
it.
math. Oh god, where's my calculator? No, I don't need a calculator. I know how to do this. So that's 12, 10, 20, and then I roll. Where the heck did my 8s go? There they are.
Oh.
That's going to be 36 points of damage.
Critical smite.
He looks real hurt. Real fucking
And-
hurt.
I'll go ahead and put 2 more radiant damage towards him because I can choose one to put 2 radiant damage towards.
Yep, you just see like this blinding bright light just slice like halfway through his collarbone as they're just sitting there like wavering back and forth. Just like one arm half slack.
So he takes 2 radiant damage, and then as my turn ends, he takes 2 more because everyone within 10 feet takes 2 radiant damage.
Not looking good. Idril.
Itzel is going to. I'll take care of these folks first. And the poor wizard, I'll go ahead and put a cure wounds down.
Oh no, I'm perfectly fine.
He rewound time and did not take that damage. You're fine.
Yeah. So I'm a chronology wizard. So if something real bad happens, I can use my reaction to rewind time. And when Zach hits me full but one of my HP, that feels like a good time.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Then instead, I'll go to this miserable piece of shit. I'm gonna lay down a cure wounds for it instead.
The guard just kind of turns at you, real confused.
Take this one alive.
As you command. Still looks confused, but
I'm not gonna argue.
hell no.
Arguing is a death sentence.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
I'm done.
Caroline, at the top of your turn, roll me a wisdom saving throw. As you
Hey,
start
firm.
to feel your nerves become more on fire, and their waves start rushing through you.
That was pretty good because I'm not very wise. That would be an 18.
18. As you feel the oncoming repercussions of certain magics, you push it down. As the stress seems to maybe sped it up. Alright, what would you like to do for your turn?
I first have a question for
Yes.
DM because I've never done this in combat before. Can I snort drugs on a bonus action?
That is
Is my
technically that is an
Because
item
we can take
interaction.
Yeah, because we can take a potion on a bonus action.
What drug is this?
Alyssa dust.
Cocaina.
That is, yeah. I would say with that one you could, because it's just snorting.
Yeah, it's not like I'm shooting it up.
Yep. Go ahead and
Okay.
do a quick rel in the middle of combat. Just on your sword, just. Ah.
It's like cocaine pinky. Just dip it in the bag and throw it in your nose.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think she isn't completely out of emotions yet, so she almost has a crazed look in her eye as she looks at the gun and goes, "He's mine, bitch," and she cranks out some Alyssa dust, snorts it. So I'm gonna roll d4 for that one. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay.
I'm gonna have to
So-
pull that one back up. But feel free, go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, I have it here. I got a 3. And then
we
I wanna swing on him.
Oh, okay.
Good shit.
That would be an 18. Or I'm sorry, I move first. I go across to. Yeah, it's still an 18. I rolled a 2 12s. That hits, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Bad guys.
No.
Let me get a calculator real fast.
I'm just saying, we have a coked out person wailing on a cop. Like, just,
One that threw
just
his
lit
life to
shit.
protect this heiress.
Yeah,
Welcome
all he's
to-
doing is trying to protect, like, like a dignitary. And he shows up,
I was
and
gonna say-
suddenly Aurora starts wailing on him with a sword, casting, like, painful magic. I light everybody the fuck on fire.
I almost max damage on that one. So, as I slice down into him with my rapier, there's just a boom of whispers, and I do 27 damage to him.
How do you want to kill him?
I think she just stabs him through, and then she looks like a rabid animal, just covered with blood, eyes like wide as dinner plates, and she just kind of grins across at Idril. And then she turns and how many fear? 5, 10. Okay. 15, 20, 25 to this guy. He stands there and waits to hit him too. And that's my turn.
Okay. Alright. This guy is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Flank him. He's still on fire, so go ahead and roll your fire, Kelleran. As these guys just slowly burn to death. Agir, they're going to take both of their attacks against you.
That's right.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
I am going to cast shield.
Okay. As he comes down to hit you, it just bounces off of an arcane wall.
Yep.
Alright, next attack. Not as good. 17. Just ding, bounces off. Next is this guy. Yep. He's going to turn to you, Sir Caroline, the traitor. I'll take his 2 attacks.
Definitely a scary sight.
That's not sanctuary on her, right?
No.
Okay. That is going to be a total of a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
All right. For a natural 20. Second one against you. I'm getting all the ones I don't get out on Thursdays. For 12 damage. Next
Okay.
attack is going to be a 7 to hit.
No.
All right, and Gannett, go ahead and roll your
And
fire damage.
And I repost that.
Mm-hmm.
3.
It's actually less because of the bane.
I haven't been rolling 17. I haven't been rolling that great. I've rolled like 3 12s.
17 just hits.
Okay. That was less good. 19 damage.
Still good.
As I hit him back and he hears those awful, awful whispers.
You see him just like raise his hands up around his ears. What the fuck are you possessed with? Okay. Alright. Next is going to be this guy. Wisdom saving throw against Sanctuary. 13? 12. Idril, 12.
Oh, 12?
Mm-hmm.
Does not pass.
Okay. He does nothing. Kelrin.
Oh, it's me.
Yes.
I.
Round 3.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and cast Mind Sliver on the ghosty guy.
Intelligence saving throw.
I believe that's what that is. Yes.
17.
You passed.
Oh wait, no, that's an 19.
Still passed. It was a 15. My spell DC is only a 15 right now.
Got you.
So.
Okay. Anything else?
No, because if I run,
Okay.
I think he just looks at Aegir and goes, "Do something."
As he just turns, looks at the fallen comrade. 5. He walks away from you if you want to attack of opportunity, Kelrin.
Don't have war caster.
Melee stuff.
15.
Pop him across the face. It'll be alright.
I don't want to hit him with. And Kelrin doesn't keep his dagger, and he could reasonably use it. So I'm not gonna punch this guy now.
As he just turns and looks at his fallen comrade, you get attack of opportunity to Aegir if you want.
I don't have Warcaster, so
Okay.
and I don't have my mace equipped.
He just holds out his hand, and you see shadows just spew out of his hand and flow into the dead form of the body. As uprising from it, you see some form. Let me go ahead and... Oh, don't I have one of these good tokens?
Whose plan was this again?
Oh, perhaps this is one where we run. What?
As you see a ghostly apparition of whatever humanoid form was.
Hey, priest lady, do you have turn undead?
Down. Oh, no, I do. I certainly do.
This one becomes a 20. And that is the creature's turn. Empiric.
How's the guy right next to me looking? This one.
Little hurt. Not too terrible yet, though.
Okay.
There were beefy people.
Alright, I am going to cast, as my action, cast Shocking Grasp. And are they wearing metal armor?
Oh, yeah.
So I have advantage.
They were in metal armor. They have swords in their hands, metal shields.
Alright, that will be 16 plus 8, so 24.
24 hits.
What's my D8? That's a D10. There it is. 7 points of lightning damage.
Okay. And he has no reaction.
Yeah. So until Zarvis next turn. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna move. Yeah. 5, 10 right there.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level towards Caroline.
Okay.
$16.
Thank you. I have a bad feeling that it will not help, though.
Yeah.
It's
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. The Screecher. Yeah, you're the closest one. 5, 10. It does not consider you an enemy, but if you want, you're gonna take attack of opportunity against Cid-Igno.
I will do that. Gonna Sacred Flame it. Dexterity saving throw.
Do you have Warcaster?
Oh, I don't. So I can't. Oh, I have a mace. Let's use this bad boy.
Okay.
That's a 6.
6 just passes through it. Alright. It's gonna take its attack against you, Caroline. Not great.
I have a pretty low AC, so
15.
meets beats.
That is going to be 11 points of necrotic damage, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Let's pray I can roll something higher than a 12. No, I cannot. 8.
8, you fail. Your maximum hit points are reduced by 11.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to do it yet. Oh, never mind. No. I'm holding it.
Fire continues to spread.
Maybe we should run.
Josh?
Yeah, so I'm going
Maybe
to
you should
try
tell them about
something.
your visions.
So 5, 10. And then I'm going to try to throw a javelin at this guy next to me. At disadvantage, of course.
Okay.
But if possible, I would like to throw it so that way it goes from him to like in this direction. So it cuts through his thing. I'm trying to do my lightning bolt.
Oh, the
'Cause
javelin
it
of
says-
lightning?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. You could throw it left-handed, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would only... Let me see. Technically, you can hit all 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so... Dexterity
Alright.
saving throws?
Let me look at it real quick again. It is 60 feet. The creature, dex saving throw.
Okay, with pain, that is a 6 for the first one. A
Fail.
16 for the big creature,
I think that passes.
and a 12 for the other guy.
And that fails. So the big one will take half as much. But the first guy will also. I gotta need to see if the javelin even hits him. Probably not. That's going to be 15 to hit with the javelin, so it probably doesn't hit him. But the lightning bolt
15
happens
doesn't.
anyways.
Aren't you blessed?
Oh, you're right. I am blessed. That's a
Yeah.
D4.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Just roll
they
above
haven't
2.
taken any damage. No one's
so
attacking the
that's-
Eris.
That's plus 3, so 3. Sorry. Because what did I say? It was 15?
Yeah, that's 18.
Yeah, so 18.
That hits.
Hits.
Okay, so it does hit him.
Mm-hmm.
So, woo! So I basically take out a javelin, and there is a crackle of lightning, same as some people have seen before, as I chuck it at him, and it hits him, doing... The javelin itself only does 6 points of damage by itself.
Okay, and lightning damage.
Lightning damage. Yeah, so that's 2d10 plus my level.
Go high.
Yeah. That's going to be 16 points.
All right. Reduced to
Total.
8. And then
For the big
reduced to
guy.
4 for the big guy.
No, because the first guy failed, I thought.
No, the big guy. He's resistant.
Oh, yeah.
And then the last guy failed as well. All right. The last guy's looking pretty toasty. First guy's pretty hurt. Middle, he's fine. That's your action.
That is my action, and I don't have any good bonus actions, so that'll be it.
All right. Idril, what would you like to do?
I'll go ahead and just toll the dead on the big guy. That is a wisdom save for you.
That is a 12.
Miss fails, so it's a d12 for you.
What type of damage?
Necrotic.
Okay. It does not seem to affect it.
Right. That's my action. I'll go ahead and move right here.
Okay.
For my movement. And then it's
It just turns and follows you questioningly, but doesn't attack.
That's it, my turn.
Spirits.
She's just still laughing, and I try to stab the guy in front of me again.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not gonna hit. 13.
13 misses.
Then I want to not be hit by him. So I'm gonna go 5.
Okay. Attack
10.
of opportunity.
No, not against. No, because I hit him. I'm a swashbuckler. Or it's not even if I hit him, it's just if I attack.
Yeah, you're right. Rocklish Audacity.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here now.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright. This guy is up, which is the one over here by Kellerin. Go ahead and roll fire damage, Kellerin, please.
Priest.
It's a 1.
A 1. Slowly chipping him away.
Get into it.
It's those little ones.
First attack is going.
Shoot! I completely forgot. The two people next to me take 2 radiant damage from just being in my circle.
Yeah, I did that already for you.
Okay, cool.
I remembered. Thank you for reminding me that. That was a 6. No, that's an 8 to hit Keldron.
That does not.
Next attack, 18 to hit.
That is my armor class with magic barrier. So yes,
Did you want to cast shield?
probably should, but I also kind of want to save spell slots.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it and hope.
8 damage. So he just slices into you.
Still hurts me quite a bit though.
Don't forget about your racial traits too.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit his bitch ass with hellish rebuke. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Try to help newer people. Dexterity saving throw. Oof.
I don't know how this works, Zach.
No, I make a dexterity saving throw. You roll damage. 13.
Hurl a shitty insult at him.
Oh wait, no, that's less for him. 12. There's too many stats. Okay.
It's a DC. It's a Dex 12 save.
Meets it beats. So
Okay.
half damage.
Yeah, it's creature takes if it takes 2d10 on a failed save or half as much. Okay. So 2d10. So half of takes 5 damage. That's already reduced.
He's on death fucking door. Death store. Alright, that's his turn. Oh, this guy is next. He's going to turn.
Sorry, real quick.
Yes.
Don't tieflings cast that second level as an innate ability?
I'm pretty sure they do.
Mm-hmm. That's why it was 2d10, not 1d10, I think.
I think it starts as 2d10.
Hold on.
Spells. Let me go to D&D Beyond real quick. Hellish.
That's
Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, it
At higher
takes
levels.
2d10,
Oh, I do automatically cast it at level.
so it'd
Yeah,
be 3d10.
2d10. Yeah, it'd be 3d10.
Alright.
Hey,
Sure, another d10.
And then split it in half, so add 1 more damage.
Okay, that's enough. As you just see him burn up and burst into flames and drop to the ground.
Be real convenient if he just stayed dead.
That's cute. Anyways, this drow is going to turn. Wisdom saving throw is going to be a 4.
That sounds like a fail.
Yep.
Oh, it fails.
Next, and that was before the bane. So next, 14 minus the d4, 13.
Fail. Oh, meets and beats.
Okay, so I get my 2 attacks off on Aurora. Alright. First attack, a natural 1.
Woo.
Do you want to make it
I'm gonna keep my reaction.
okay. Next attack. Nice, Joe. Another natural 1.
Damn. I'm keeping my reaction. I know I could. I know
He
I
just
could.
looks at you, looks at the sword, and just looks disappointed.
I just smile at him.
Performance dysfunction.
The fire continues to grow.
That's fine. Everything's fine.
Calderon, you're up, buddy.
Oh, fun. Zach, you said there's like bits of armor like laying over here. So that guy transformed into the ghosty boy.
That was up here.
That's fine. You said there's pieces of armor up here that
Yeah.
were new transformed into a ghosty boy. Yeah, I think the helmet is gonna. You're gonna see Kel reach out his hand at the helmet, levitating and buzzing for a second, and then it takes off and slams into this guy.
Okay.
And,
Dexterity saving
It has
throw.
catapult. Yep, Dex of 15.
That is an 8.
Yeah, so he's gonna take 3d8.
Mhm.
Let's see what we get. 9 plus 15 damage.
We up before
15?
we go.
Where were you aiming at?
Probably his head.
Okay. You see, like, it spins and almost flattens with the pressure of it, and just slices through.
Eruption of laughter from Caroline.
As it just, a fountain of blood just covered you. Kellen, what else?
I think he just shouts, "We need to go!"
End of turn.
Yeah, I don't have any like bonus actions or anything.
This creature turns and looks at you. And it's very, like, distant voice just says, "No." And you see the body begin to melt here. As another specter rises. In his place. 13. Alright. That is actually it's going to move here next to you. Vampire.
Yep.
Spectre 1 on deck.
Alright, I am going to... I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at this one right, the big guy.
Okay. Make your attack. No disadvantage because of your subclass.
Or not my subclass, but, you know.
Yeah.
$22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay. Oh, that's like pretty good damage. $18
18.
damage.
Very nice. You just see a chunk of like its rib just get blast off and then kind of re-solidify, but it seems to be less.
Alright, and as a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to see his right hand glow, and then disperse as you see a little bit of energy trickle up into him. As I'm going to use my bonus action to use my sorcerer points into another spell slot.
Okay.
Because I can do that because I don't have any meta magic, but you still get sorcerer points.
Yep. Alright, anything else?
No.
Alright. This creature is going to turn and take its attack at you, Caroline.
So yeah, I guess the next person who hits this has advantage.
Yep. 13 to hit, Caroline.
Nope. And I don't have my reaction, so it's fine.
Alright. Josh?
I guess I'll take a shot at this guy who's still alive next to me.
Okay. He's real hurt.
That's going to be a, what's that? 19 to hit.
19 hits.
I don't want to use those 2 dice. I want to use these 2 dice.
These. Yes. Yes.
That's going to be... That's 9 points of slashing damage.
How'd you kill him?
I go for a side swipe, and I want to just literally cut him in half.
Mm-hmm.
Just sever the entire top part of his body.
Your blade glows slightly dull, like white and gold with that divine energy, and you just sear through him.
Alright. Let's see. Where do I want to go? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I'll... Fuck.
I'll fuck. Seems like a reasonable thing to do in this situation.
Okay, I'll
It
end my
tracks
turn
for
there.
this party.
Alright.
I'll end my turn there so that way things take radiant damage.
Okay. You want him to take the radiant damage, I assume?
It's
big guy?
everything within the circle.
Mm-hmm. What about Sir Caroline or...
Yeah, it says all creatures within 10
Oh.
feet.
Cool. So Caroline, you take 2 damage. Idril, you take 2 damage.
Noted.
Alright.
Noted.
I'm just hoping that does the radiant damage do anything more to this spectral figure?
No, but it seems to affect it fully, unlike most things.
No, like the one that's by Caroline.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
They don't seem to be vulnerable to radiant.
Alright.
Alright, Idril up. Spirits on deck.
Alright, turn undead. You wanted me to turn undead? I'll do that. In the name of their own, please have these gross creatures banish from my sight and put the souls of these honorable drow to rest. It's a wisdom save for you. For 3 of them.
One's a natural 20.
Oh my god.
The other one is a 6. And the last one is a 15.
Alright. So, the 6, the only one.
Okay.
It's turn.
Frightened.
Yeah. Frightened.
Alright. So I'll go with this one. That icon.
Awesome. And that's in my which one of my teammates looks the most wounded? I'll go ahead.
Me?
And... well, aside from you, I'll go ahead and help the 1, 2, 3. I'll go ahead and move here. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Spirits, you're up. Ghosty on deck.
I think she winces from the radiant light and takes a step to the side and
Mhm.
looks over at Aurora, and for a second there's a moment of like, oh fuck, is she gonna come attack me now? But then she like looks back at the ghost in front of her and takes another swipe.
Okay.
That would be a natural 20, my sir.
That misses.
Yeah, this is your payback for getting 2 against me. Let me get my calculator.
That's fine. At least I haven't gotten one with the big guy yet against you.
Yeah, it's coming. It's fine.
And remember, tell me damages separately.
Separately from what? Like my sneak attack and stuff? Okay, yeah.
Your piercing, psychic,
Okay.
and all that separately.
Okay.
As resistances to certain things.
Yeah. Okay. So, hold on. Actually, I'm stupid. It's 49 total. I have to use my brain to figure out which is which.
Mhm.
49? Level 3? What?
Okay, so 10 of that is psychic, and then the rest is piercing.
So
So
39.
the pierce, yeah. So 39 halved, and then 10 psychic. Unless they're fine with that too, in which it's 5, which is 49 halved.
Which is enough. You kill it.
And then she makes eye contact with Aurora.
You see it like you cut through it as this pulse of energy goes through it, and it just breaks apart and dissipates.
Yeah, and she's breathing like a dog with rabies.
Aurora has a happy, crazed look in her eye.
Is that it, spirits?
Yeah, that's my turn for now.
Okay. This creature is up. Haldoran.
Yeah.
15 to hit.
Negative.
Alright, as it just tries to swipe out at you.
Arcane barrier stops it.
Mm-hmm. You see like a fingernail get through and like touch your skin, but that's about it. Alright. This guy is down. This guy is down. Haldoran. You have 5 more rounds of Bless, by the way.
That's fine. Can you tell me if I can get here? If there's any way I can hit both of them with burning hand?
Get where?
Never mind. Because fire was like ineffective against the big dude, wasn't it?
No.
I thought it did reduce damage. You said.
Lightning did. And fire
Okay.
did.
Okay, I was fire. You told me fire. I hit it with a fire
Yeah.
bullet or something. You said it didn't do much.
You can control that burning hand thing now, by the way.
So I was wondering if I. England. No, I don't know how to use. I'm not ready for this.
So that circle at the very tip is where you are, where you're
Okay.
casting it from.
Nope, that would burn the fuck out of a.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay,
you would
I
have
see.
to move, yeah. So like
Yeah.
you would be technically in that space right there.
Yeah, that's gonna burn the fuck out of it.
Uh-huh.
Paper though. Also wasn't very effective. If I have anything that'll let's see. That doesn't help. Fuck it. I'm gonna magic missile at 2nd level the dude above me, the ghost in front of me.
Okay.
And that is how many darts is that?
5,
Four.
4,
Second level?
4.
Yeah, first level's 3, then 1 additional per level.
44 plus 4.
Well,
Three,
Yeah, you're right. He's got some.
5. It's 9 damage.
9.
Not great for a 2nd level spell, but whatever.
Yeah, but as it all pierce through them, it seems to take full damage.
I think that's all I've got. I don't know what move. I think he's gonna run. I think he like sort of gets up, throws out the magic missile and like scrambles back all at the same time and just fucking takes off this way.
Okay. Attack of opportunity.
Yep.
That is going to be an 8 to hit.
But magical barrier blocks again.
Yep. I don't even think it connects. Yeah.
The real character development is when Kel remembers that running away means things hit you more.
Yeah. All right. The large creature is up. None of the other things are in range, so it's going to make its attack against you. Gear.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Yeah. I'm also no longer concentrating on Bane because they're all dead. So.
Yep. Constitution saving throw, please.
What was it to hit?
23.
Okay.
16,
16, you pass. You take 20 points of necrotic damage.
which is halved because I'm resistant.
Yep. So only 10. All right. Gear, you're up, buddy.
All right. That's not much I can do. I'm just gonna cast a. Has anybody attacked him since my last turn?
No.
No.
No, because Josh just moved closer and did radiant damage. That's it.
Okay, then yeah, I'll have advantage then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast a second level another guiding bolt.
Okay.
That's a 19 plus 8, so 27.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
Uh, 20 points of radiant damage.
Yeah. That hits. That hurts. And he's slightly glowing again.
Yep. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can do.
Alright.
He's just gonna kind of raise his shield towards him
Aurora?
and in like a defensive position.
Yeah, I'll move up 5 here. What? And I will take a swing at this thing.
Okay. One spot from flanking.
Yep. But I don't want to get any closer to do more radiant damage to my friends.
But you also have advantage now because it's glowing. From the radiant bolt.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Or guiding bolt, not radiant bolt.
Tomato, tomato.
Whoa. Thanks for advantage. Because that was one of them was a natural 1 and the other one's a natural 20.
Huge.
Alright, well, I'm going to just sit back while you get your calculator. I assume you're going to smite.
Yeah, I'm gonna smite. That's exactly what I would like to do.
Just do your slashing separately for me and then all your radiant together.
Okay. The slashing, I'll do that first then. It's gonna be just what's my modifier for that again? Yeah, of course it is. You know what? These ones did me good. So that's going to be 21 points of regular slashing damage.
Reduced, okay.
And then it's going to be this plus
A lot.
Ooh. So that's going to be a total of 30 points of radiant damage.
How do you want to do it, Josh?
Woo! So, as I go to take my swing, I go kind of low and swipe upwards and just upwards through this thing. And it's going to be a flash as it enters the center of their body since they're halfway incorporeal.
Mm-hmm.
And from the center out, a bright light just blows this thing into pieces.
As it just destroys it and dissipates. You see a shriek come from this side as it just breaks apart and dissipates as its creator is now destroyed. And for the moment, minus the fire raging behind you all, you are out of combat.
Yeah.
He's gonna take a look at the fire. I can't do anything about that.
Yeah, is that beyond our help at the moment?
Well, it's certainly beyond mine, but
It is about 50 by 50 feet right now and growing.
Yeah, but considering it's just grass, usually wildfires for just grass are kind of short-ish. So, is this stompable, or is this
I mean, it's just burning. The grass here is only 2 or 3 inches, but it's just beginning to spread out in all directions.
DM, do you suppose the person who's sending stone, would it still be existing? Would that sending stone still be something I could pick up, maybe?
Oh, by his body, you could go look for it.
I'll do that. Investigation. Oh, and if I could...
Caroline, wisdom saving throw.
12.
12. You fell. So I will let you narrate what you think happens. Because you already know.
Caroline is covered in blood, and she's finally stopped with her laughing fit. And there's a little bit of spittle around the corners of her mouth as her eyes just lock onto Idril.
Did you see them just
And
on
then-
the ground, looking for the sending stone?
And then she runs forward, and I think she tackles her to the ground.
And that's where we'll call session.
Oh! Okay.
Since Caroline has to leave early.
I do.
Yep. And that was perfect timing, actually.
You fucking bitch.
Suspense. So much drama.
As we see if Caroline kills intro next session. As you guys just fought another fight, you're going into another one.
4v1.
But, thank you for people that's watching. Have a good night. We'll be back Tuesday and Sunday and Thursday.
Good night.
Bye.